pet peeve. 60% of the time they have that main complaint.
All right, so what constitutes gossip and what constitutes concern about having to do the work of an employee who's not, doing his job?
Right. Well, gossip is something negative said outside of the presence of the subject. So if you have a concern about someone at my office who's not doing their job, we ask you to go speak to them directly about it rather than talk behind their back. So we replace gossip with authentic communication.
All right. So let's say, Sam, one of my coworkers, I'm working for you, and I go to him, I say, look, you lazy bum, will you help out here? He doesn't. I meet him again. He just still doesn't. Then you hear me talking to other workers about what a lazy bum he is. You're going to fire me?
Well, if you've already spoken to him about it, then no. And we only fired people at the beginning. Now that we have a policy in place,
who did you fire and what did they do? I'm sorry, Sam. Who did you fire and what did they do?
Well, it was at the beginning. I got everyone in a room and I said, we have a gossip problem and I'd like to stop harming each other by saying bad things outside of each other's presence. Would you like to? And virtually everyone but 2 employees did. And so the next morning we started work without those two employees and with a no gossip zone. And Empower Public Relations has doubled its business each of the 2 years since then.
In other words, they're more focused on the job than gossiping on the job. It's not a bad idea, but does it put a chill on even free speech, though, in the workforce? You've heard this from advocates of that sort of stuff who say, well, they can't be themselves. They're concerned Sam's going to fire them. You know what I mean?
Yes, well, I like to think they're more themselves because people are not backstabbing them. Now, this doesn't apply to public figures. We can still gossip about Elliot Spitzer or Britney Spears or even you, Neil, if we want to. But
so displaced rage is okay.
Inside our community.
All right.
That's right. That's right. And all of the gossip industry is safe. I'm trying to start a national movement to take care of each other in our communities, in our churches, in our schools, in our workplaces, and even in our homes. Our parents never taught us not to gossip the way they taught us not to blaspheme or not to curse. Sometimes they were the worst examples of gossipers, but it's really something we can all live without if we so choose. And that's what we've decided to do at my company.
Yeah, did I tell you the one about Hannity, though? And no, that's a whole nother story. Sam, thank you very much. It was great having you on.
Thank you, Neil. I appreciate it.
Sam Chapman.
In this room believe we have the right to